Hello, welcome back to another video. I bought this guitar a couple of months ago now, not too sure, maybe I'll drop in the date. It is a 99 Les Paul Classic. Haven't really done anything to it, new strings, and I gave the fretboard some treatment. You can watch videos of me unboxing and doing said treatment. I have played this guitar now in a few of my gigs, and I really like the sound of it, apart from in one application. That seems to be with a little bit more gain, basically my solo sound using the Brown amplification protein, both sides on, which is not a massively gain heavy pedal. And actually the way I've got it set up as well is the blue side is a clean boost and the green side is a drive, but then together they give you my solo tone. And that's not a massively gaining pedal, and I've got both of the gains. The gain for the blue side is quite low, it's kind of 9 o'clock, and the gain for the green side is closer to 11. So not massively gainy at all, but I find with the pickup on the bridge, with the volume all the way wide open, it can sound a little bit thin, and I am not a fan. So I'm gonna get the pickup changed, just the bridge pickup, because I really like the sound of the middle position and I really like the sound of the neck pickup. It's a bit fuller, it's a bit fatter. So I've gone for a Monty's PAF. Hello, this is Aaron from the future. This is the guitar with new guitar case, but this is the guitar with the Monty's PAF on. Meow. I'm going to do some sound clips today of two main sounds that I use with this amp, but I found a sweet spot for how I use this guitar, which is backing it off quite a bit actually. So I like it in the middle position, and sort of between 5 and 7 I get a really nice clean sound on my setup with my amp. You can have a look at my other videos to see my new pedal board setup, which I am loving at the moment. I'm going to give you some quick sound examples, clean, drive, and then I'll play middle, neck and bridge, and then the new pickup will be installed and I'll play hopefully roughly the same thing, but I would have slept in between. So let's get some sounds. This is all pickups wide open, back up to 10. I had them set around 6. This is neck pickup on 10. Middle. Bridge. Back to the neck. Middle. Bridge. I'm going to switch switch to more of a crunchy sound. This is quite a full gain sound. This is probably way gainier than I would play in a live set. So I'm going to back both volumes down to 6. Middle position. Neck. Bridge. Everything on 10. Back to the neck. Middle position. Bridge. Back to the neck for that little lead line. Middle. Bridge. So don't know if it comes across in the video. It doesn't come across too much with this sound, but for a lead line, I actually found a similar thing when I was playing the Gibson Explorer that I was borrowing, and they are the same pickups. So I guess for lead, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could just play the heavier stuff on the bridge pickup and then actually go to the... Sometimes you want a lead sound on your bridge pickup, and it just sounds a bit too thin for me, for my ear. So yes, hang around and I'll get this pickup changed. Hello, this is me a week later. Like I said, I have slept since then. We've got the Monty's PAF in a vintage cream or whatever the colour was. I'm a sucker for mixed bag humbuckers. Quite like the zebra ones and stuff sometimes, or whatever. I don't really like the traditional coverings, although I might put a pickup cover on the neck so that it looks reminiscent of Noel Gallagher's guitar that he got off Johnny Marr, that he got off Pete Townsend. Anyway, this is on the neck, and we're going to start at 6 and 6. Is that recording? Yeah. We're going to start at 6 and 6 on both volumes on the neck pickup. Middle position. Bridge. Back up to 10 on the guitar, back to the neck pickup. Middle. So with that clean sound, I'm hearing a lot more brightness through this Monty's PAF. I like the contrast of having that thicker, fuller sound on the neck pickup, and then the middle, yeah, a little bit more. I think potentially the neck is hotter than the bridge, not too sure. Let's go back to 6 and then grab that gainy sound. Back on 10 on the guitar, back on the neck pickup. Middle. Bridge. Okay, just a quick final thought. Hopefully that came across in the video. I really like the vintage, if that is a word, the more vintage sound of this bridge pickup. It has a brightness. I think it's just the EQ, the dynamic, the whatever you want to call it. It has a brightness that the previous pickup didn't have, but it doesn't sound thin. So this sounds brighter at clean and at kind of lower volume, and then when you go full 10 on the guitar and play a lead line, it keeps the lower end. I'm not a pickup guy, but I'm glad Monty is. He's not called Monty, is he? But I'm glad that this exists because I really dig it. Like I said, hopefully it came across in the video because I'm super, super happy with this. I like it down on about 6 for the most part. It really cleans this guitar up. But then when you go back to 10, I still use the same pedals and the same amount of gain. I'm in the process of about to change some pickups in my Telecaster. I've just got a new Telecaster, Japanese one, love it, but I'm going to put some Texas Special pickups in there just to raise the output a little bit to match closer to this. Love this guitar, looks, sounds wicked cool. These are such an underrated bargain of a guitar. Still a lot of money, cost me about 1,500 quid, maybe a little bit more, closer to 1,600. But for the money, you're getting a serious bit of kit. It's got a Gibson on the headstock, which a lot of people do not like. But this is a very good era of Gibson, in my opinion. I've had bad Gibsons, but this is not one. This hopefully will be something I keep for a long time. Thank you for staying, if you have stayed this long. Potentially a new similar video on my Telecaster. If you like this sort of thing, give it a follow, comment below, and let's keep this shit rolling.